and we are meeting today to talk about the fantastic integration of virtual tours with Inspection Manager. Can you guys please let me know if you can see me and if you can hear me? If you could put some comments in the chat window so I can see who's here. That would be great, just to get some confirmation. Hello, Kirby. Hello, Luis. Hello, Melissa, Ursula, Wendy. I'm so excited to see you guys. It's a fantastic turn up. We are here, Ursula. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so I will just start with telling you quickly what this presentation is going to be about. So we will talk about what the integration is and how it works, obviously. I will show you how a virtual tour works and what a virtual tour is for those that haven't seen any virtual tours. I'll talk then about the benefits of those virtual tours for your routine inspections and ingoings, just the inspections in general. I will then tell you what equipment do you need to shoot your virtual tours yourself as quickly as in 15 minutes for a 3-bedroom house, how to add the virtual tour, obviously, to the Inspection Manager reports. Then I will mention a few benefits of the virtual tours that they will bring on top of your inspections, also for marketing. Hello, Melissa, Kirby, Luis. And in the end, please hold your questions and think about whatever is interesting for you. If I miss out on anything and pricing, please ask me those questions at the end in the questions and answers section, because I do not hear you. I can see some of your messages coming through the chat, but I might get too excited with explanations. Okay, so let me just get back and share my screen with you. And this is the report that you hopefully recognize from Inspection Manager. This is the biggest thing since probably they created the app. And for property management, we are so excited because we already have about 150 property management companies only using the virtual tours in inspections. And this is how the virtual tour will be embedded in your report that you're sending either to tenants or landlords. How awesome is this? Instead of them having to struggle to look through all your photos, which are going to be in your report down here, they will have a beautiful virtual tour that they can just click through and walk from room to room to see the whole inspection that you've sent to them. How good is that? Now, this is the whole integration. When you create your virtual tour, you receive a link, like a YouTube link, and you will grab this link and you will copy and paste it to your report. So now I'll just quickly explain that the virtual tour, no matter what you think, no matter what people told you, is not a video. So if you're making videos with your phones, they're not virtual tours. It's fantastic. That's one way of communicating with your customers. But a virtual tour is a series of photos that you can now take using your iPhone or using a 360 camera. And I'll talk about this in a second. But all you need to do, where it says your logo here, when you're going to create a virtual tour, I'll repeat, you can create a virtual tour of a 3-bedroom house as quickly as in 15 minutes, okay? And you're just going to put the camera in the middle of the room, and then it's going to capture everything from the ceiling, through the walls, all the way to the floor, okay? And you just need one photo per room. If you wish, you can take more photos. So that's how it looks like. You will also probably ask me about the quality of those photos, if there's any damage. So there's two things I need to explain. One, have a look. I'm going to zoom in, and yes, you can see that chip on that benchtop that I made with a knife. Okay, so there's a lot of quality in those virtual tours. But the idea behind having the virtual tours in your, let's say, ingoing inspections or routines is not to completely stop doing the photos. A virtual tour cannot stand a case in court. So if you're going to be taken to QCAT or NCAT, you cannot use the virtual tour as a link to present anything. It's a supportive document that, according to our customers like Image Property from Brisbane, they manage 4,500 properties. And for the last 4 years, they have been using our virtual tours to do every single entry condition report. And according to them, and many other of our customers, those virtual tours will save you time on not having at least 1 or 2 hours on not having to take photos of empty walls with no damage. Yeah. So, how many times do you go in? Every time you go in to do an inspection and there is a perfect room with no damage, but you still have to take 50 photos. So instead of taking 1,500 photos, you may end up with 900. And this is where the time saving kicks in for your business, for you guys as property managers, so you can focus on other things. You must take the photos of the actual damage or the inside of the cupboards or the drawers, air cons, blinds, but still that virtual tour will save you a lot of time. Okay. Every virtual tour, that's what I also want to mention, or I will mention in the end. So I'll just show you an example from other customers. Now, another customer that we have with a rental of, just for your references, about 650 is Remax Regency in Robina here on the Gold Coast. Now, they use the virtual tours for routine inspections. So on average, last month, just to show you their account, they made 489 virtual tours since they started with us. And just in November, they pumped out 100 inspections or even more. Okay. So each one of those virtual tours that you see on the list is a routine inspection, and they love it. So coming back to what are the benefits for routines? Well, if you send a landlord a routine inspection in a form of a 360, it's so much more communicative and visual for them to understand what's happening in their property. They can just sit at home, scroll around, and see every little bit of their property. Some of them have never seen their properties. So this is also the next level of services that you can provide for your landlords. And let me just come back to my presentation, where I'm going to show you and I will talk about the benefits of the inspections. So first of all, what I already said, that for ingoings, you can save at least 1 or 2 hours on every virtual tour because you're not going to have to take those photos. Now, also, leasing faster and leasing sight and seen, it's just because the tenants can see the properties anywhere they want on any device they want. And the general idea for any kind of inspections is once you do the inspection and you have the virtual tour, you can use it for your marketing. So then when you want to lease the property, people will be able to see them and you will be able to leasing and presenting the properties sight and seen. So nobody has to travel. You don't have to travel from A to B. They don't have to travel from A to B. So not only you're going to save yourself time on taking less photos and doing those routines faster, but also so much time saved on traveling. Okay, you can be then pre-qualifying your tenants. How many times somebody comes into your open house and it's not their cup of tea. You can prevent yourself or them from that by sending them a link to a virtual tour that you have done for your entry condition report. Communication with landlords, full transparency, those services. If you're going to do your routines, it's the next level of service. And that's where I wanted to go to. I have to touch on marketing because, you're not only when you're going to go for your listing presentation, and nowadays, the stock levels are low. It's tough to find new properties. You need a point of difference in your marketing to stand out. How do you do that? You offer a virtual tour. You can offer them for free. And you can say, we're offering a free virtual tour worth $300 to $600, which is going to cost you 30 cents or $4 or $3 in your marketing packages. How good is that? Okay. And then coming down back to routines. If you're also going to decide you're going to be doing the routine inspections, you can say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Landlord, we can also provide you with a routine inspection in the form of a 360 virtual tour once a year or every 6 months. You decide how you do that. This is how you build up your image as this new age progressive property manager. And what I wanted to touch also on is, let me just Oh, I'm still sharing my screen. Sorry, guys. If there's any complications, let me know if you can't see anything, because I wasn't supposed to be sharing all the time. But every virtual tour can have a floor plan uploaded and made into an interactive floor plan where people click through. And in property management, you can't afford to have those floor plans because you don't have your budgets, and you'd have to pay somebody $150, $140. If you have a floor plan, you upload it to a virtual tour. If you don't, we can make floor plans out of your virtual tours for $30. How good is that? We can get you black and white, color, textured, or 3D. We do all this, and all you have to do is just do the virtual tour. So you kill two birds with one stone. Again, you may not need your floor plans, sorry, when we talk about inspections, but for your marketing, that's just something that I want to tell you about. Now, how do you make a virtual tour? Let me stop sharing and get to this screen. Okay, can everyone see me, guys? If you have an iPhone, you need your phone, you're going to get yourself the so-called VTC 360 set. It's a little spinning device that's going to turn your phone into a 360 camera. You're going to get a tripod and a lens that you put on any iPhone. If you don't have iPhones, Android phones, you're going to have to use a 360 camera, and it's pretty much the same thing. So we will also, I want to assure you that our role, and because we understand your business now, is we know that we need to hold your hand, and we will hold your hand throughout the whole process. So if you buy this device, the training for every member of your team is included. One-on-one training. We are the only company that does it in the whole world. So you take your phone, you put it in the clamp on top of the tripod. You're gonna then turn on the VTC app, and you're gonna say, add a new tour. And when you add the new tour, can everyone see? Can I get some comments if you guys are watching this? And now you go add a new panorama, meaning the room name. So we're gonna name the rooms. We have pre-populated room names, just like you have in Inspection Manager. Hallway, entry, bedroom, bathroom, whatever it is. Which floor is it? And then all you need to do is make sure those two halves of the circle are green. Oh, I have to turn on the device. Sorry, rookie mistake. So when I turned it on, you just, thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Luis. So you just tap on the screen and it does the job. Okay, it takes 50 seconds per room to spin around and do a perfect 360 panorama of the whole room. That's all you do. When this is going, you obviously don't want to be in front of the lens. You stay behind the phone and you can spin with the device, or you just leave the room, and when it's finished, it makes a sound, and then you can come back to the room, and then you just grab this, the whole tripod, and you move it to the next room. So if you were in a bedroom, you go to a hallway, and then you take a 360 of the hallway, then you go to the other rooms, and so on. You go through the whole property. The beauty of it is you can also shoot outside. None of the photographers that would offer you virtual tours are going to go and shoot, outside of the house, on the street. You can go to the nearby park or a street or even a barbecue to present the whole property in the way you want it. You decide how many photos you take. The photo is done, and then when it's done, you can just spin around and see the whole perfect 360 image. Sorry, I'm just showing you my office with the lights, but yeah. That's how easy it is. Okay, that's how you use the virtual tours and how you create them. I'm just gonna share my screen again so I can show you where you can get them. You can obviously get them from our shop on our website. Look, if you guys will be interested, don't worry, just ask me. I'm gonna type in my number so you can give me a call, and we can give you much more information on that. But in the shop, it's called the VTC 360 set, and the cost is $449. So that's a really low cost for entering this world of virtual tours. We are pushing this technology forward for you guys, so you don't have to worry about the cost. Now, obviously, for all of you as Inspection Manager customers, we have exclusive pricing This pricing doesn't exist in our company or anyone else but inspection manager customers, and you get unlimited packages. So just to touch on that, let's say you manage 50 properties or 100 properties. We're going to charge you accordingly to the number of properties that you manage. Let's say with 50 properties, $31.96 per month. And you can create unlimited entry condition reports, routines, and then marketing virtual tours for both property management and sales for your whole office. Okay. I guess that's it from me. Let me just jump to the last slide. From marketing, best point of difference, winning listings, growing rent roll. Yep, that's what I said before. Beating discounting rivals. This is a problem in the industry. People are discounting their services just because they don't probably have too much to offer. If you have the virtual tours, you can stand out from the crowd and you can talk yourself up and have a point of difference. I will now jump into the questions and answers. And you can please ask me any questions you want. Let's turn this on. Okay, I'm here. Please ask me questions, guys. I'm super excited to do this today. Did you like what you see? Do you think, this can be implemented in your company, in your property management business? Who do we have there? Okay, somebody's asking a question. Publish. How long does it take to enter the links into the inspection manager report? Oh my goodness, yes, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm going to quickly share my screen again because this is the easy one. It probably takes half a second. So what you need to do when a virtual tour is created, when it's finished, you're going to have this button that's called share. And all you need to do is grab the top link, copy it, and then in the inspection manager report, sorry, I don't have access to the account. On top, you're probably going to have the button to edit this particular report. And then you're going to scroll down, and on the third page, on top of it, just before your photos, there will be a little section here where it's going to say, put the virtual tours link in here. And you're going to copy and paste it, and you save it, and it's working. That's how quickly you can do it. That's how easy it is. Okay. I hope I answered that question, Wendy. Please let me know. Let's see another one. Let's go to questions and answers. Janelle, can you please show the pricing screen again? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, can you maybe, if you want to share that, if you tell me how many properties do you manage, so I can give you the exact answer and pricing. I also, what I want to, sorry, share the screen. $450, and that's a fantastic example. And Janelle, that was Janelle. I want to tell you that we have two different pricing models because we do care about you guys. And listen to this. So if you choose, we can charge you based on the number of the properties that you manage. Okay, so 50, 100, 250. If you go past 250 properties, we have another option for you. So in here, let's say you would fit right into the Inspect 500. It would cost you $219 per month for creating your unlimited number of virtual tours. But listen to this. If you're going to start, you're obviously not going to be able to create, let's say, 500 routines in the first month. Yeah, maybe you're going to make 10 or 20 or 30 or 50. It all depends how quickly your staff will give us a chance to train them and how quickly you're going to decide to shoot those properties. So that's why we've created big volume plans. And the big volume plans, they don't care about how many properties you manage, which is a good point for you when you have 450 managements, because you can start with BV20. And that's going to cost you $95 per month to start with, and it will give you 20 new virtual tours every month. Or BV30, it will give you 30 new virtual tours per month. So you will be paying just for the virtual tours that you actually create. Yeah. And once you build up the knowledge and skills in your team, that's when you can then come back to us and say, hey, Tom, we now can make 300 virtual tours a month, or 100 or 200, and we are ready to choose the unlimited plan based on the number of properties that we manage. And for 219, you're going to be able to make as many virtual tours as you want. Let me get back to here. Does this answer your question, Janelle? And don't worry, guys, I will send the pricings to all of you once we finished. Okay, who's next? Luis. Can you please email prices that we can discuss with our principal? Yes, absolutely. That's what I just said. Does anyone else have any questions? Yes, Kirby, do you have any questions? Wendy, Ursula, I'm very excited, guys. Thank you for asking the questions. That's why I'm here for. Okay, Janelle, thank you. Yes, thank you. Look, guys, we still have 8 minutes. If anyone would like to answer, have any questions answered, I'm more than happy to do it. Please don't be shy, Kirby. No, thank you. Great. Let's see, somebody's typing. While I'm waiting for your answers, I might also show you, just to back up the story. Image Property. So Image Property is the big customer of ours that has that many 4,500 managements. And I'll just share my screen again to show you. So see, this is Image Property, and they have 5,125 entry condition reports created. And if you talk to them, I'm going to also follow up with sending you guys a video from them talking on the benefits of those virtual tours being used in the entry condition reports, because they say there's no going back from that. They absolutely love it, and the numbers just prove everything. Okay, let me get back to you. Okay, I'm here. Question and answers mode. Do we have anyone? Is there a trial option or just the lower plans? Yes, it's look, we have even lower plans if you want to. These are just the ones that I've shown you for Inspection Manager, unlimited ones, but we have plans starting from $30, or you can do one virtual tour and then see if it works for you or not. You must buy the device. We don't send them out for free, and we can do some training. You can use it, and you don't pay for your subscription until our training was finalized. Okay, so look, guys, we don't have really any customers that returned any of those devices, and once they started the virtual tours. But I understand your question, Janelle. I'm more than happy to to take those devices back if it doesn't work for you guys. Look, we're in the business of helping, not taking advantage. So good question. Thank you, Janelle. Okay. If there is no more questions, I know you guys are busy and you probably have to run. I hope to hear back from you. I will follow up with some emails, with some phone calls, and I hope you're going to be able to talk to me and tell me, what do you think, and if you are going to implement this technology into your reports. I love what Inspection Manager created. That integration is a game changer for your visual presentations of your inspections, ingoings, routines, and yes, time saving, time saving, time saving. Thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna go. I'll say goodbye. Goodbye, Ursula. Goodbye, Janelle. Goodbye, everyone that joined us today. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Oh, that's a good one. How do you turn this off?